Let's also check out my laws as well, because there might have been something new. I don't think... Yeah, we don't have the experience yet to enact that, which is pretty good. Next time round though, we might. Let's end the turn. If I check out... Oh, there's an event. +1 Hiroshima minor race on system Abella. I'll come back to that shortly. If I check out the Kras system as well, you can see the cost has gone up for this, so I can't realistically do it. It's because I have more colonies now. Right, there's an event for military ships in the marketplace. I don't think we can actually buy military ships in the marketplace yet. You need to unlock another tech to get heroes and ships. You can see the news there. Really good feature. Right, let's move on. Our colony ship down here. Luckily, we seem to have avoided the minor race ships that might have attacked me. Let's check this out. How am I doing here? I want to get to 75. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of these actually. Do that one. And I think I'll start on that as well. Okay. Population up to 2 there. And that's waiting for probes. Let's end the turn. Could do with getting some more patrol ships out to explore a bit more. Okay, let's do the automated movement. Right, there's actually a battle here. Looks like I didn't get lucky after all. So this is a Kochab. The resource eating in census influence there. So I'm going to have to retreat here. A colony ship doesn't have any weapons, at least our colony ship. Each and every race has different layouts on the ships, different modules. So I think the United Empire has a weapon on their colony ship, which is completely useless, really, in most circumstances. Right, so let's actually retreat in this circumstance. Later on I will show combat in a ton of detail, but there's not much point for a colony ship that doesn't have weapons. Okay, we survived, but I lost 60% hit points. So if you get attacked twice in a row, you're in a lot of trouble. Luckily it retreated in the direction that I wanted it to rather than up here. So that was pure luck, I think. Let's do this expedition here. Oh, we just found Hyperium, nice. I haven't got any titanium yet, that's a big problem I need to find later on. I might be able to travel over here now because I think I've just got the free movement ability. And there's a new level of curiosities as well. So there should be some more stuff flashing perhaps on some of these. Production got done, Rigel, so yeah. Let's move that Sophon back over there though, and move that there, so it corresponds with the bonuses. I also have Hiroshans within my empire. They would be good on those worlds, but they're not colonized yet. So where were the Hiroshans as well? I forgot about them. They're on Abella. They are well suited to sterile worlds. I don't think I'll move it just in case a minor race pirates say attacked it. I'll wait until the population grows up and then maybe start moving them. I can't actually move them yet though until I've got system development, which I can do now. I've got 25, so I'm gonna use the foods. There was influence down there, but I think I'm happy with food. You used to be able to culture flip with influence when you got other people's systems linear territory, and you still can, but I think it might be a lot harder to do it now. You might even have to be at peace to do it with that empire. Not 100% sure about that, but I did read it at some stage. Let's get the food then. You really should be well, basically when you make a decision here you can't go back on it, so you really have to be very careful. More often than not with the first system development I would only pick the resources that are nearby to you. I wouldn't pick the others, like buy it from the marketplace, because it's a bit too unreliable. Basically, not you won't always have a huge amount of a resource within here, and it does cost money. For example, there's not much blue cat mold, which is the science bonus in this circumstance. It's a pretty good one though, usually. But we're the Sophons, so we get a lot of science anyway. It's not super needed for us. Right. So, this detector ship, I got free movement. How about coming over there? Find out about this constellation. Let's check out the detector ship actually. Let's edit it. Right, I'm going to take off the module so we can see the layout it has. It's got 2 supports, 2 weapons. So the weapons are all very different. You've got 2 projectile type weapons, and you have 2 beam type weapons. They have different ranges, and they do different amounts of damage as well. I really like the iron torpedoes because they are at long range, and they have 2 range types. That weapon only has 1. Actually, I think this weapon's pretty weak actually, because often you won't even get into short range in combat. But yeah, I can discuss more about combat later on. So I'm going to start with these weapons, but I think the Sophons are actually the heroes like beam weapons a lot, so I may switch to this weapon later on a lot of my ships. Support modules, well, let's stick some probes on. I have one on there and one on there. So movement is 6, which is not bad actually, because of the bonus the Sophons get. A lot faster than it would be without sticking movement modules on it normally. Right, so I might start to make some of those soon. On a Bella though, for now, should I colonize that? I would get a tiny bit of happiness. I can do system developments, can't I? So actually, I'll put that in there. I don't have enough to do a Bella yet. There's red sand there, so actually I don't get that yet. So I definitely want to colonize that now. Let's stick that in the list so I can get some more. There's red sand there as well. And oh, we actually have that. Oh, but there's more there, so I want that as well pretty soon. Yeah. Okay, I think I might go for that next as well. Right, so let's close that. And oh no, it's not. Let's put something in research list before I end the turn. So what do I want? I wouldn't mind more happiness. So I think I'll go for this tech, which this is unique to Sophons as well. A bonus to coal planets, which the other races don't get. You can also colonize snow worlds, which Sophons really specialize in coal planets, so that'd be great for them as well. How's this doing as well? 21, it's quite slow. Money's coming up a lot though. I could even potentially use that later on. Okay. How are we doing with these guys? +4. 75 is a key number. Let's boost that. Okay. Population grew on a Bella. Let's move on. When I get enough money, I'll start buying some luxury types to see if I can increase the speed of other population's growth that I have. Rigel completed the system development. Right, so what should I pick here? Strategic there, but there's only 1 populace on that. Might want to get it though. Money's okay at the moment. We are ecstatic, so I'm getting 25% boost to food and influence now. You know what, let's get the science up next, that's kind of important. Can't colonize those yet. But what about the survey ship? It's only 150 production actually, is that true? Thought it'd be more than that. Yeah, okay, I'll get some of those out. Right, let's... Oh, colony ship got down here. So, let's start colonizing it. Large forest. Huge ice. There's a world there. Well, a system there. I'm tempted to move down there and move back. But it could be really risky, so I'll just colonize it. Right. So it's going to take 24 turns. It's a bit much. That's getting food from the Abella system, which I'm probably happy with, I guess. Yeah. Okay, we'll go with it. So that's getting food to there, that's getting food to there. We'll try that. Okay, so let's close that. Let's keep an eye out for freighters. This quest, lifting a lamp. This is a minor quest. Capture, assimilate, or attract new population type. Get 110 influence rewards. Can't see a freighter coming from this yet, surprisingly. Right, there's a new luxury type we discovered. That's Eden Incense. Hero has a level upgrade. I'm gonna go for Science next over Dust. Okay. Let's move on our ship over there, and I'm gonna take the new detector out of the hangar. So this has more probes than that one. Could upgrade that one actually if I have enough dust, if it's within my influence. But I'd have to bring it back now. So let's do some expeditions here. Let's get those done. Ooh, this is a rarity. We've actually found a module. You can actually get improvements for planets as well on rare successful expeditions. This is extra energy damage and crit chance, so that's really good. If I use energy weapons, might want to use that. And there's actually a ship I found here. A star wreck. Great. So that's got 6 movement. I might want to stick it in them together. In fact, I probably will. So create a new fleet. And where should I send it? There are some expeditions on those, but it's not a massive priority. How good is this then? It's 8127. That minor race. If I could get a couple more ships, I might be able to take that on. You know what? Let's try and complete this quest at this stage then. So let's get... Oh, yeah. Pretty soon. I think I'll put those... No, I'll put those after that. Science is pretty important. I'll do some expeditions up here, then I'll come after these minor race ships, I think. Okay, you can only have 4 ships in a fleet to start out, but there are ways you can increase your command points to have more ships later on in a tech tree. Research. So we've now got this ability to find more curiosities. There's a new wonder I could build a bit later on. And we got approval. Oh, that was the previous one, is it? Lego. Yeah, we got this now. I think we can colonize another planet type, possibly. I should probably have a look around these systems to see what colonization tech I need, because it's pretty important. I do want to get colonizing them pretty soon. So I'm going to take a minute out to have a look through them. There's actually a planet that I can colonize down here now with the tech I just picked up. So I'm going to colonize there pretty soon. The others are quite more distant colonization techs like gas giants and lava planets and so on. So I'm not in a rush really to get those yet. What I'm going to go for now is pretty important. Let's start in on trade, and arguably I should have gone for this a bit earlier. So this is going to take 8 turns. It's pretty damn important. You basically can use these screens to see your trade network later on. They're really cool, these screens as well. But yeah, I'll be looking at them in more detail later on. You can zoom in all the way down into your systems as well. Get details on how they're doing. All the way down to there. Okay. So what have I got to do production wise? Nothing by the looks of it. They got stuff in the list. Right. So let's end the turn. Right. That's nearly over there now. Let's move on. Okay, so we've reached the Zenith system, I think. Let's do some expeditions. Okay, I've got a new anomaly there, an XP on our ships. There's a quest, which is send a fleet to the quest marker for titanium. Looks like I actually found some titanium somewhere as well, finally. Alright, so that's Neckar system. That's a multi-part, this one is. And on that, it's actually found nothing, supposedly. Right, there's one more to do here. You know what, I'm going to send it over because there's something to do there. Get the probes en route. Okay, so let's end the turn. Right, so there's freight coming out from there, I can see it now. Minor civilization. Built up goodwill with them. Need to check them. Send a fleet to the quest marker. Complete. How exactly have I completed that? Don't know. Is it the freighter? Must have been, I guess. I'm sending everything else there. Right. Do I have... I need to colonize that as well. I need to get an incubator out, so we'll stick that in the list after that. So next part of the quest, you need to do an expedition, I think, on within that system. You get a road of dust, but you need to prepare for a fight. So I'm gonna need to bring some ships there in a bit. Right, let's move my ships on. Okay. We found, I've got into the Akima system. There is an expedition I can do here as well. Okay. Alright, extra influence and an anomaly. I've actually got quite a bit of influence, need to spend some of it. Let's come up here. So have I reached 75 of any of these yet? No. 3 turns, I'm going to need to praise that one more time, I think. Alright. What about these? I need to do that, so... 2 there. That one's looking... Oh, I might have influence. Okay. I think that's it for the turn, so next turn. I'm surprised I haven't found another major empire yet. I guess I haven't done a ton of exploration for a little while, but even with the exploration I've done so far, I would have thought I would find someone. So they're now providing us with some resources. This is probably why my, well, look at my manpower, that's crazy. That's probably why I'm getting so much money and because of getting on side of all these. Let's do the movement. Okay. So we do expedition here. There's a couple of them. Science. And an event. New event, The Ghost of a Machine. Reminds me of a movie that's coming out, or one I'm watching actually. Right, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go for this one. So you lose a bit of science, but there's a chance you discover something. If I'm remembering correctly, you don't. It's not a tank that you discover, but yeah, I'll go for it nonetheless. And we found more red sand. Excellent. That's something I've been forgetting about as well. Don't quite have enough yet actually to do more system developments. Okay. My starport's actually coming now as well. So to use this, what you do, you take population off, and you can move it to a destination. But I don't want to do that here in this circumstance. Later on, I will be. The starport is something that causes a lot of issues late game. I found, especially in the early access, it's not perhaps so much as it used to because population's a lot slower to grow now. But on the official forums of Endless Space 2, I actually created an idea which you can, and people can support and back your ideas. So I'll leave a link to that in the description. It'll give you more details about it in there, but it's something I'll be discussing later on in the Let's Play, no doubt, if it causes issues. So anyway, we've got more population this turn on Zenith. And yeah, we're up here. Let's continue on to the Naus system. There's... Right, we've done that, haven't we? So let's come back over here. And a Bella. Tundra's done. So, oh, that's cold actually, but how much food is it? 9? Yeah, that's much better still. So I'm gonna keep that there, even though they're well suited to that world. Probably that's a better world. The ecstatic, I'm gonna want that now. I think that would get the production up quite a bit. Right. It's usually pretty high priority. Usually after system developments, production. So let's end the turn. Okay. Diplomatic relations are changed with the remnant, which might mean I'm able to do assist now. Let's do so. Solo quest started. All those yesterdays. The remnant has risen to become a powerful player in this society. Helping him might give you leverage as well as giving him a chance of peace. I'm not going to read all of that, but yeah. Basically what we have to do is explore ruin curiosities until you discover Iskvola, whatever that is. So we get influence and obtain a manufacturing system there. So I need to start looking at curiosities basically. Right. So how are we looking here? +5. I probably don't need to boost that anymore. That one, I think I'll wait a tiny bit so the influence cost goes down before I boost that again. Likewise with that one maybe. Okay, so let's move on. I think I'm in risk of losing them. If I was, I'd invest more straight away probably. Let's do some expeditions. Expeditions actually help boost your relations as well with minor races that are well worth doing on minor race worlds. Let's do that and that. So normally antimatter. You can actually hover over to see information on the expedition, what you probably should do, especially if you've got a quest for a certain expedition. I'll keep there to do one more, and you can see I'm getting a bonus as well, so that's going up rapidly now. Okay, let's end the turn. Okay, well, lots of stuff happening. We've got a new collection bonus. Let's check this out. So, Sophons have reached that level, so we get a political bonus. I could actually use Eden Incense to boost the growth, which I may want to do. That's tempting. Yeah, I will do. So, should it be useful? One of my ships, probably the one up there, got attacked by minor racer ships. I'm going to retreat. You're attempted to retreat into an unknown star lane, so I could lose the ship, but I wouldn't be able to defeat them in combat, so it's my only option really. And I was lucky enough to escape by the looks of it. Diplomatic relation has changed with the Nashast, so we're now cordial. And someone completed a deed. Be the first to have 8 planets colonized within your empire. Academy just leveled, or has been discovered in a Duce system. Was that by me? Am I the first to discover that? No, it's been online for a while. It's just that we know of it now, is it? So someone must have discovered that before us, so someone might be up here after all. Okay. Let's close that. Market change. Intergalactic peace has led to the price decrease of military ships. It's not going to change much for me. We've got a new level up for our hero. I'm going to pick another level of science. Okay. Can't have more than two in any particular skill though. So that's as much as I can get in that. Events end. Mind matters. You can actually see the quest in more detail here as well, and even what events are in place. So this is a useful screen. Let's do the automated movement. Ah, there's actually another minor race there, but looks of it. So with that in mind, let's lob a probe up there, and I can wait for some probes to come back. Okay. Population, Pilgrim, and Sophon. Incubator, let's bring that out. And yeah, I want those there because they're best suited for that anomaly world. Incubator, there's a colonizable place down there. Let's go down there. Do I have enough? No, next turn I have enough red sand, so I want to use that again then. How are these outposts doing? Taking ages, but I don't think it includes the freight en route as well, so it can be deceiving. Yeah, I may use my money actually to boost one of these coming up pretty soon. I think I'll use it on that one actually. 9 turns, yeah, that's worthwhile. I've got enough. I think I'll do it on that one as soon as it's colonized as well. It'll be the same price as long as this doesn't complete too soon. Okay. Right, that is it for the turn then. Let's end the turn. Okay. So I think I mentioned system development, didn't I? I now have enough red sand. Let's stick that above that because it's pretty important. That'll give me a lot of extra food. Get Hiroshima here. I might move them on to a more suitable world coming up. Population boost ended for the Sophons. Let's check out the population screen. I have enough spuds to do this again, and you know what? Why not at this stage? Later on I might not want so much Sophons, but I'll do it at the moment. Let's do my automated movement. Research is done this turn. I've now got the ability to make the trade company, which is very, very important. Right, I wouldn't mind getting the weapons tech, or the first ship tech actually pretty soon, possibly even now. 2 turns? Yeah, why not? Increase my chance of getting that. Although I am making these, I think I still will make those though, they are useful. Let's get that out and might group that up in there in a second. Let's do the expedition. Okay. Antimatter. You need to tack before you can actually exploit that resource down. It's quite deep into tech tree. Let's come down here. I'll put that back in the hand of them for the time being. Alright. So the actual academy world of Harrow. Let's check this out. Oh wow, that looks really cool. I haven't seen that before. It's yeah, it gives actually experience per turn on heroes if you happen to own it, I think. I'm not sure when the academy quest starts as well. Perhaps you have to colonize it, so I wouldn't mind actually colonizing it if possible, but... Oh, you can't colonize it. Well, that's different. That didn't used to be the case. So I'm not sure how it works. Let's do... You know what, I'll do... I want to find out about that minor race down the warp lane, but perhaps I should do these because it could be pretty interesting. So let's find out.